about JayPro Sports, beyond housekeeping. I know this group has seen me out in the shop quite a lot in the last couple of months. And what I'm trying to do is make a shift in how we think, how we operate. And so we can move forward, create space. I believe we need space so we can grow, so we can operate efficiently, cleaner, and so we become more profitable. And so for those of you who have never met my grandfather, I think Cindy has, the irony of an offspring of Frank Ferrara giving a speech like this about keeping a shop clean and organized is kind of ironic. He had a car wash that eventually became a recycling place and then went out of business. So you can see how, so that's just a little story about how important I believe it is. Because I don't think we can grow and become profitable without doing this. Yeah. And so I really want us to create a shift, all right? So let's go to the next slide. All right, so beyond housekeeping, why do we want to keep a clean and organized work area? It's easier to work. I see you guys struggle all the time, moving pipe, moving materials. You know, we have ugly products. They're long, they're big, they're heavy. It's safer. I'm amazed that we don't have more sprained ankles. We got more like 2-inch OD galvanized pieces of pipe floating around all over the place. It's more productive to work. We can get more done. You've seen that we've added a lot of people. We're growing, but if we continue to add more people as we grow at the same rate, we're not going to become more profitable. And our goal is to become more profitable, not just to add more people. Although we're glad to have some new faces. It's more fun to work in, safer, easier, makes your job easier. And then, as I said, it's more profitable. Yeah, it's a little celebration. Yeah. So I recognize that. It's not hard to work. I know I've asked you guys to work and work on your manufacturing orders, and then also take some time out of your day to get this type of stuff done. But we need to do that. And once we correct it, then maintenance will be a lot easier. All right. So I think we have done a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to designate areas so we can hold people accountable. All right. And this is not complete yet. I think we ran out of colors, magic marker colors. And, but here's an example. So we can go to Kelly and say, hey, Kelly, what is this doing here? You need to do something with it. Not just, I don't know, somebody put it there. Like, well, it's your station, it's your area. So we're going to designate spaces, and we'll do that for the front office as well. Okay? Beyond housekeeping. Warehouse space, manufacturing space is very valuable, and it needs to be used in the most cost-effective way. I went and looked at what it would cost us. So let's say if we wanted to rent a space or buy a building to just do our wall pads in, all right? And we're talking about $1 million plus, all right? The square footage around this area is very, very expensive, and there's no reason to do that. The first thing we should do is create space here, and I believe we can. We can't make it any more than 70,000 square feet, but we can make it 70,000 square feet. So that's utilizing every square footage. I can go around this building and find space here, space here. We even we're going to do something with the men's bathroom because it's half of it is just an empty space in the back. And we're going to, I might kick this out and just put a little wall in, move the door, and we can create about 50 more square space of offices. So beyond housekeeping, we can't accept what we've done in the past. We really have treated the shop from the top down, from ownership down, as you might use the term bastard stepchild. We haven't given the resources or the oversight to keep that place organized. We haven't moved inventory like we should have or focused on it. We just got rid of some dry line markers that were pre-sightline. So the purchase order went to, the purchase order before December 2007.
that should not have been, that was taking up a whole rack, right? And I'm at the point now where I was trying to convert that inventory into cash in the past, and I'm at the point where I just want to throw it out because the cost of keeping that is greater than getting rid of it and moving on. All right, I looked at we sold 3, and we lost 2 guys on Saturday for 3 hours shipping those 3 stupid game standards. We lost money on that. I should have thrown it out. So here's our theme. Mission Impossible. These are just using cards, spades. I don't know if you can even see me behind that row of, Here's an example of a job that, this job is not finished. Finishing a job is not stapling the box. It's breaking down your workstation and returning or disposing of any extra inventory. All right. That's a $5 box, by the way, holding scrap. So consolidating our inventory. John's going to work on his photography to focus a little better. That's a hazard.
I've lost focus.
Here's